Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. This is the time travelling toy collector, and this is the Hero Collector Doctor Who figurine range, the Daleks Parliament set special edition box. Now this is huge. I've talked previously about the Eagle Moss, the Hero Collector Doctor Who figurine range, notably to say I don't collect it. I collect certain pieces within it, notably the consoles, for the TARDIS consoles, but for a variety of practical reasons I've always stayed away from the actual figures themselves. Mostly because my slightly addictive personality would have meant I'd have had to collect all of them. The completist in me wouldn't have let that go, and that is just a really bad idea, because there's so many and it just keeps carrying on, and quite right too. But in addition to that, there's also for me an element of, how to say this, the quality of the detailing around the majority of the human figurines is not how I would like it, let's say. So consequently I made the choice, rightly or wrongly, to not commit to that collection. I'm sure many people have a lot of love for it and get a lot of satisfaction from collecting it, and that's absolutely fantastic, and I'm very happy for them. Speaking entirely personally, that's not a collection I was ready to embrace. Again, I then sometimes see when a Hero Collector are putting out special offers, some of the figurines, particularly some of the classic monsters, and I think, oh, actually they're really good. They're really good, and I have pangs of regret, but then I fight them down and overcome them. And here we are today with an epic fail on that front. So a couple of days ago, Eagle Moss sent me an email to tell me that they had one of their sales. Now, Eagle Moss and Hero Collector, as other collectors and of their products will know, are very good at special offers, discount codes, rewarding your loyalty as a customer. And there was a lot of products in the range that were being reduced. And this is one of those that I'd looked at a few times and went, you know what, I really like it, but it's frankly a little expensive for me, for what it is for me. Because I know the figures are smaller than the Hero Collector, sorry, the character options range, which I have collected figures for. They are, again, as is often and always indeed the case with Hero Collector and Eagle Moss models, they are display pieces. But I did like the look of the collection that was brought together. There are 10 Daleks, Dalek models from across time in this, and it is the Dalek Parliament set. It's not actually the Parliament as it appeared in the episode Asylum of the Daleks, which was an 11th Doctor story, if I remember rightly, where we first meet, and I think to date it's the only time we meet the Dalek Parliament. However, I like the concept, and I like the mix-up of the different ages. So I thought, as it's been so significantly reduced, I'm going to go for it. And I won't lie, I did look, because there are two boxes. There's this set, and there's Parliament Set 2, with another 10 Daleks inside it. And when I looked, that one was not reduced. So I acquired this one and was very happy to do so. So this is a quick unboxing reaction that's probably going to be slightly longer because of how we'll approach it. First of all, the box. I mean, this is heavy. I can't, and it's big. It's heavy and it's big. So I'm trying to keep it to give you some sense of scale in terms of where we are. That's it in relation to my hand. So there we go. You can see there the size we're dealing with here. And the artwork on the front, let me just pan up slightly so you get a full sense of the motley crew we get to see here on the front of this box. It's an impressive array of the contents, really. Literally a perfect product shot. So I'm really happy with this. And again, as I've mentioned about, as I've mentioned with Hero Collector and Eagle Moss stuff in the past, the quality of the boxes and the packaging is always great. So there's some of the Daleks that are included in live action shots from their appearances in the show. Same for the second side of the box, we can see the exact same thing there. So it's beautiful packaging, actually. And here on the reverse we have the obligatory products content page. So we have the last Dalek as seen in the episode Dalek, a Skaro City Dalek from the very original First Doctor adventure set on Skaro, a Dalek from Genesis of the Daleks with the Fourth Doctor, the Seventh Doctor encountered the Special Weapons Dalek in remembrance of the Daleks. Very excited for that one. The Necros Dalek, one the Sixth Doctor encountered, and they're coming over here. We have the Black Dalek from the Dalek Invasion of Earth. The Dalek Supreme, which, if I remember rightly, has quite a unique lower portion in terms of how it's crafted. The skirt section is an odd shape, so we'll see if that's translated into this figurine. We have the Supreme Dalek from straight from the 1970s, and Planet of the Daleks there. Then we have the Gold Dalek here from Day of the Daleks, and I'll move this up slightly so you can see the rest. We have one of the new Paradigm Daleks, which was introduced in Victory of the Daleks. And this is the Supreme Dalek, which is the white version of this figure. It also, so that's quite an impressive take. That's quite an impressive take. And over here we have what you're getting in here, and this is brilliant. It's a 68, because as you know, oops, sorry, bang the camera. This is a 68-page magazine. As you know, most of the other items that I've shown you on here, be it Star Trek starships, or anything like that, always comes with a magazine. But it's maybe, it's a few pages. Magazine is borderline generous, but 68 pages is more than a magazine. So what I'm proposing to do here is I'm going to open the box, pull out the contents. I don't know how it's packaged up, whether it's in display format or what it's going to look like, so we'll discover that together. There's 10 Daleks in here, and what I'm going to do over the coming days or a couple of weeks is I'm going to do like a mini review, I know they're not robots because they are, of course, they have organic car-led mutations inside, but I might brand them as a robo reflection. I don't know what I'll do, I'll see. But I'm going to do the Dalek Parliament 2 Daleks at a time, so that'll sort of make up five separate videos. But this is, if you like, the launch video where I do that quick sort of unboxing reaction to whatever is inside. So let's see what we can, there we go, what we can do with this. So I'm just going to angle it slightly so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, well, the first thing I can put, okay, I can see some packet. Right, so first up, let's take a look at the, wow, this is a beautiful, already, I mean, I love it, BBC branded, because they are official. It's a this is the magazine, and you can see, I'm trying to show you, this is a thick magazine. As I say, 68 pages. There are the other Daleks. Yeah, so this is great, because what I'm seeing here, I think, is, yeah, so it's a real look at each of the Daleks in context, touching on, from what I can see, the stories in which they appeared. Yes, definitely so. The stories in which they appeared. A bit of a, from what I can see there. Bear with me, I'll go back to that. That wasn't it. Yeah. So there's a bit of a broken down blow by blow description of the various elements that make up the respective Dalek. So that's great. I love all of that. I'm going to go away and have a read of this one. Yeah. So this is I can't impress upon you enough how beautiful this magazine actually is, and it's very you can feel the thickness of it. There's a lot in there. So I'm going to set that down to one side, and then I'm going to bring out the Daleks and I'm going to display them down here. So what I might do, I haven't really thought this through as well as I'd hoped. I thought it through better than I have. So here we go. So I'm not going to spend too long. They all labelled up, yes. So this is the first Doctor from the Daleks itself. So there's the first one. As I say, I'm not going to take them out and do anything dramatic now. I'm just going to sort of get them out, and we can have a little instant reaction, if you like. Gosh. Well, my instant reaction is much as I expected it to be. I think these are a beautiful array of figures. I'm trying to tilt down a little bit so you can keep track of where we are. Of course, there's always a part of me that's really hoping to goodness that I'm not going to pull something out and discover that it's been damaged. Yeah. So that looks like a Genesis. Yep, Genesis of the Daleks. Very, very nice it is too. What else do we have? I love pulling them out like this. This is quite good. I'm very excited by this. Oh, very modern. So here we have a Time War Dalek, and actually this is I think the first Dalek as it appeared in the 2005 revival episode Dalek. Yep, with the Ninth Doctor as played by Christopher Eccleston. And there's the little, yeah, you can see a little blue-eyed dot there on the eye stalk. So lovely stuff. I'll reach back in for the next treat, which is, big flashback. I don't even need to check what this is. This is the Special Weapons Dalek from Remembrance of the Daleks. Wow. I have a feeling this isn't as detailed here as it perhaps should be, but that could be my memory playing tricks on me. I have a character options version of this somewhere all boxed up. I might need to check on that, but we'll again I'm going to steer away from doing any reviewing of anything now if I can, and we'll have more of a meaningful discussion about it later. This with the saucer section on the back there, this is from the Dalek Invasion of Earth, and the extra large cushion around the brace of the skirt. Yep, so that's there. I'll pop that one down. I think we're on the last leg now, are we? Desperately trying to feel what's still to come out. Bear with me 2 seconds as I reach inside. We are on the last leg, as I alluded to. Could this be more awkward? Right, bear with me. I'm going to move these back a little so we can get them a bit more in shot in the review station. Maybe pop them along like that. There we go. Apologies for the intermittent, what should we call it? Intermittent unfocusing. Right, so next up is, I wish I could tell you how much they're fighting me to come out of the box. Next up is, I think this is the Day of the Daleks, the gold Dalek from the Day of the Daleks. Let's just check that in case I'm making it up. Nope, I am correct, which is nice. I'll bring him down there. Yes, I'll try and keep him as best as possible. Don't worry that you can't see them all now. As I say, I'm going to come back to them. Ooh. This is one of the Supreme Daleks who has a torch for an eye stalk, allegedly. So that's lovely. We'll pop him down there. What do we have next? Yes, he does have a weird base area. Yeah, so this is the Black Dalek I mentioned before from, I think, Remembrance of the Daleks, which has the unusual base alignment. A little bit of paint bleed, but we'll talk about this when we talk about the individual items. But yep, so that's that figure there. And then we have one left in this collection. And if you've been paying attention, you know the one that's left is the Supreme Dalek from the new paradigm, the new Dalek paradigm that appeared in the new series, complete with rather hideous eye stalk, but you can't see it for now. I will take these out. They're held in, I noticed, but I will take them out when I do the 2x2 reviews. Yeah, I mean, what can I tell you? These are really good, really good high quality. I'm just making a bit of a scope to broaden out the display a little more, because then what I can do is a bit of a downward pan around, and you can see the initial outlay of these figures. There's the magazine. So I for one am very happy so far with what I'm seeing. Here, I'll stand this up at the back for dramatic context. So yes, so I am happy with what I can see from this parliamentary collection of Daleks, and I'm going to have fun taking them out and having a bit of a scrutiny of them. In other news, when I went back onto the site, the Eagle Moss and Hero Collector shop site, the second Parliament set was then included in the special deal, the special price reduction, which I think was around 25 quid, 30 quid off the original price, which, let's be honest, is pretty good. And I mean, these as a rule, I don't want to misrepresent here, but I think they're in the region of either £9.99 or thereabouts per figure. So there's 10 figures here, so you can do the maths there. So you can see already the value for money in getting this Parliament set as a collection, but getting it with sort of £25–30 off, that really tilted my hand significantly, to the point where I had no option, and I had to say this is a very good idea. So yes, this was my quick reaction, and my quick reaction is fantastic. I mean, they are small, and I can't pretend they're not small. They're quite small. They're about maybe about 7 or 8 centimeters in height, maybe about 10 centimeters in total within their boxes. The boxes are nice as well, because they have the front display case, and then we have the back, which is all labelled up very neatly, so you can display them this way and keep them free from dust or any other kind of domestic nastiness that may naturally be occurring through nobody's fault, apart from just that's life in the modern age, you know. But they really are a beautiful collection. They really are a beautiful collection. And so yeah, they're small. I don't know what I'm going to do. I hadn't really thought that far ahead in terms of displaying them, how and where. I may not at this stage. They may go into storage for the purposes of keeping them safe and away from, you know, any kind of dust or pets or anything like that. But yeah, ultimately, as I say, I'll just bring the box back in for a final shot rather. Yeah, so this is the Daleks Parliament box set number 1. I'm now more than ever inclined to go and acquire box set number 2, and I'll keep you posted on whether or not I do that. And in the near future, what I am going to do, as I mentioned, is I'll go through each of these in a pair. so we can do I'll do a 2 at a time and just have a little closer inspection of the various Dalek figures that were included in this set. I'm also, because you know the inner completist in me is already tingling, so I may also look at I don't know, because it was a special edition type of thing which intrigued me at the time. Still does a little bit, but we'll see. Was the Time Lord Victorious collectibles, again, not necessarily the main character figures from the Time Lord Victorious range. For those who don't know, that was a multi-platform immersive experience that covered comic books, novels, some live action events, an escape room, what else? Well, and some Eagle Moss figures and an animated Dalek series. Well, I'm thinking now with these, perhaps I need to collect those animated Dalek figures that were produced specifically to tie in with that. And I think there's only 3 box sets of those, which each one of those is a duo, which will make life much easier. I'm not sure if they'll still be around. Actually, I may have to accept I've missed out on that, but I can but check. So watch out. Maybe there'll be an update on that in the future as well. But yeah, thank you very much for staying with me for the last 20 or so minutes. I appreciate it's longer than normal quick unboxing reaction, but there were quite a few items to unbox from the box. So thanks for staying with me. If you found this interesting or useful, or it may have encouraged you to check out the Hero Collector shop and maybe look for some of those deals, because they are constantly running deals. So if you're a fan of Doctor Who or Star Trek or horror films or Battlestar Galactica or Star Trek, I think I may have mentioned that. They have so many different ranges. They have things you can build. It's, you know, I'm not by in any way working in partnership with them or on commission. This is just me sharing my experience. I have had some very positive customer relations experiences with them, with items that have not necessarily met my expectations or indeed the quality expectations, and they've resolved my problems very, very quickly and without any fuss. So I will say that, but otherwise this is purely me telling it as I find it, and as you'll see from some other of my Hero Collector related reviews, that isn't always resoundingly positive. It depends on the quality of the piece in question. This so far, as an initial gut reaction to what I'm seeing, yes, they're quite small, but I know that's the case. I'm buying it, understanding that. In terms of the quality, initially, I'm okay. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. There's a couple of elements of paint bleed, I think, which I'm not so happy about, but from a display point of view, it might not really be too distracting, and I hope it isn't. But what I suggest, if you found this of any interest, if it's helped you make your mind up about looking at Hero Collector, do please give me a thumbs up down below, and also you may want to subscribe to the channel. That would be really, really great and make me feel really, really good about myself. But additionally, you can then turn on notifications, which means you won't miss any upcoming videos where I then do review 2 at a time of the Dalek Parliament set, and indeed any other upcoming videos that may be on their way regarding Doctor Who figures, Transformers, Doctor Who TARDIS consoles, Star Wars figures, Star Trek starships, goodness knows what may be coming in the future, and goodness knows what may already be on the channel from the past, so do feel free to check those things out as well. You have been a fantastic audience. I have been the time traveling toy collector, and this has been the Hero Collector Parliament of the Daleks box set 1, currently available for a limited time on a sale price. I recommend you have a quick look. If you've missed the sale, I'm sorry, but Do keep an eye on their website because they often have new sales and new discounts, so you never know when that may come around again. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Try not to get exterminated, and remember, a thing of beauty really is a toy forever, even if it's a Dalek. Take care. Bye for now.